Now that you've harvested your chicken, you're going to want to break down and store these products properly before selling them to consumers. First, we'll start with breaking down a chicken's carcass. Some things you will need for this is a sharpened knife and a clean surface. Next, we will place the chicken so the breast meat is up and the wings are on the table. Find the joint that connects the feet to the drum and cut right at the joint on both sides. Next, turn the chicken so the breast meat is down on the table. Hold one wing and cut close to the carcass and cut straight to the wing joint. Once you've cut the joint, move your knife in an upward motion so you don't cut the breast. And then do the same thing for the other side of your chicken. Next, we will turn the chicken on its side, and using your non-knife hand, hold up the drum so the skin is taut. Slice through the skin to expose the meat, then cut straight through the hip joint with the knife. Repeat on the other side. Next, place the carcass with the breast meat up. Starting at the neck, peel back the skin over the breast meat. Locate the breastbone that is directly in the center and on one side, cut along the breastbone until the chicken breast is cut out. Stay as close to the bone as possible so you get as much meat as you can. Repeat on the other side. Once you break down your chicken, put each part in a chlorine bath, then rinse in a regular water bath. Then you can dry them and place them in bags. Now you have broken down your carcass. You can properly dispose of the carcass in a sealed trash bag. Some helpful food safety tips for storing and while breaking down are: wash your hands before and after breaking down the carcass. Wear gloves while breaking down if you want some extra protection. Make sure the table where you break down the chicken is free of any objects that could be contaminated while breaking down chicken. Never give parts of the chicken to your dog for risk of illness. Chicken can be refrigerated for 1 to 2 days before cooking, so if you want to keep your chicken for longer, you will have to freeze them. Chicken can be frozen for 9 months at 0 degrees before they start to lose quality. The very best way to freeze chicken is to seal them in an airtight container and wrapped in foil, plastic wrap, or freezer paper. If you see any freezer burn when preparing these chickens, later down the line, make sure to cut out the freezer burn areas because they will be too dry or tasteless. Moving on to the other end of the chicken, producers who are selling eggs for human consumption should follow good handling practices in all aspects of their operation, from collecting to storage, and from transportation to holding for sale at another location. Preventing contamination is key for food safety. Producers should follow these guidelines when choosing to sell their eggs, which includes collect eggs every day, and some experts encourage collecting eggs twice a day. You should not allow eggs to stay in the nest boxes and only be collecting eggs from the nest boxes. Discard eggs that have fallen on the floor or ground. Carefully wash eggs in potable water. That is 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than the egg temperature. Only eggs that are sold as graded eggs require washing. Eggs naturally contain a protective layer, or bloom surrounding the shell. This prevents microbes from entering into the egg through the pores in the eggshell. Though washing is not required, it is common expectation of consumers. E. coli and salmonella can be on the outside of the eggshell. If improperly washed, it could lead to contamination. Make sure to refrigerate eggs quickly after washing and drying. Refrigeration temperatures should be below 45 degrees, and if traveling to a farmer's market or delivering eggs, keep the eggs cool and dry. Do not use insulated coolers with ice that could melt and get the eggs wet. Instead, insulate with gel packs.